Along the west coast of Sodor was a branch line. It ran along sandy yellow beaches and through seaside towns, until it ended at a port where big ships came in. It was built a long time ago and had since fallen into disrepair. However, one day, the Fat Controller decided to reopen it, but he needed an engine to run it. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Duck. Your work in the yard these last few years has been good, and I think it might be time you need a change. What are your thoughts?
Oh, a change from pushing coaches would be nice, sir. What did you have in mind?
Well, how would you like to run a branch line of your very own?
Oh, yes. Please, sir. Yes, please.
Very well, then. I shall make the arrangements at once. I hope you will work hard and be a credit to me.
Oh, certainly, sir. Duck took great pride in his new branch line. Their responsibility delighted him. He enjoyed exploring every curve and corner of the line. This is just like being on holiday.
Well, you know what they say. A change is as good as a rest. But there's still a lot of hard work to do first.
Duck's driver was right. There was a lot to do. Stations had to be rebuilt, and the work took a long time. Duck could not do all the work by himself, so the other engines helped too. Donald and Douglas took it in turns to haul trains of heavy stone and materials up the line.
That's one load down, Duck. Dougie will be here with the next one soon.
Thank you, Donald. The twins worked very hard. Everyone did. But as time went on, they became exhausted. And on the worst days, rather grouchy.
What happened next? My side rod broke, just like that. So they took it off and,
Come on, Edward. No time to chit-chat with old fogies in the sun. There's work to be done. Get to it.
Well. Excuse me, Douglas. I would like a word with you.
Okay. What now?
Trevor and I are good friends, and we didn't much appreciate your comment earlier. You know, you and him have quite a bit in common.
Oh, do we now? And what would that be?
Scrap.
Oh, don't you dare mention that word. It makes me wheels wobble.
It does the same to Trevor. He was once destined for the scrapyard too, but the vicar and I saved him. Now he's really useful again. I'm sure you can relate, can't you, Douglas?
Aye, indeed. I'm sorry, Edward. I shouldn't have been so rude earlier. I'm just tired, that's all. The Fat Controller is running us ragged with this new line. I don't know which way I'm going half the time.
Yes, we're feeling it too. The Fat Controller could really do with another steam engine around here.
Aye, he could. And quickly. But yon knows there aren't many left over there.
Every so often, Donald and Douglas take turns hauling a midnight goods to a station on the other railway. It was Douglas's turn tonight. While he enjoyed a break from the branch line, he still felt uneasy about going to the mainland. Diesels crowded the yard when he arrived, growling and baying like hounds, watching him.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps. I'll be glad to get out of here. What's that? That sound like a steam engine. Is someone there? Or are you the Fat Controller's engine? Aye, I'm proud of it. Douglas is the name. Oh, thank goodness. I'm Oliver, and this is my brake van, Toad. Greetings, Mr. Douglas. Hiya, Toad. We've come so far, but I've run out of coal, and have no more steam left. So, we've been hiding here. You're a Western engine, aren't you? What are you doing out here? We're escaping to your railway. Is it from scrap you're escaping? Well, we're,
Yes, that's right, Mr. Douglas. Oh, it was awful. They were gonna cut Mr. Oliver up.
Well, say no more. It's glad I'd be to help you both.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Douglas. Thank you.
Hold your wish now. There's diesels everywhere out there. We mun work fast, so quick, do as I say.
Both Douglas and Oliver's crews joined in. They chalked scrap everywhere they could.
No time to turn around. I'm on Ron Tender first. Are you ready for this? No turning back now. As ready as we'll ever be.
To Sodor or bust.
That's the spirit. Come on.
And they were away. They failed to notice a pair of diesels lurking in a nearby siding.
The steamer's escaping.
Oh, dinna mind them. They can't stop us now.
But Douglas had spoken too soon. A foreman had heard their warning, and they were stopped before they could clear the station front.
Oh no, this is it. Shh, you keep quiet. Let me do the talking.
Aha! And just what do we have here then? A Great Western engine by the looks of it, and a goods brake too. Care to explain what you're doing with this lot driver, so far from home?
Aye, they're all for us. Taking this heap away for scrap we are. See for yourself.
Oh,
Well, it seems in order, but it's strange.
aye it is. But we could tell you stranger.
So could I. All right, away, guard.
That was a near thing. Oh, we've had worse. You'll never believe what we've been through. We ran at night. Friendly signalman.
And Oliver told Douglas about their adventures as the cavalcade crossed the border to Sodor. Safe at last. It was daylight when their journey finally ended.
We're home. You're safe now.
Hold your wheeze, will ya? Yon's the works. We'll leave Oliver here. He should be safe for now.
Thank you, Douglas. There's no way we could ever repay you for what you've done.
Yes, Mr. Douglas. You're our hero.
Oh, it was nothing. You're the heroic ones. I run away here with my brother, but I could never have done what you did. I'd have been feared to do it all on my own.
Douglas was careful with who he told his news. That night, he told Donald.
Well, well, where have you been all this time?
You'll never believe what I've done, Donny. I came across a steam engine hiding at Barrow last night.
A steam engine? There?
Aye, he was escaping to Sodor, all the way from the western region, but he ran out of coal.
And later, Donald told Duck. You're kidding? Another Western engine? Here?
Dougie would never lie about something like this, Duck. It's an enterprising engine, that Oliver is.
And the next day, Duck told the big engines.
Amazing! This Oliver, he has resource.
And sagacity. I've never heard of such courage from an engine before. He is an example to us all.
And the big engines told the others.
Well, I'll be. That Douglas never ceases to amaze me. Good for him.
In no time at all, the grand story of Oliver's escape had reached all the engines across Sodor, large and small. When the engines all finally had a moment to meet together, they discussed the situation.
There's no way around it. The Fat Controller has to know.
Agreed. Douglas should tell him at once.
Me? Oh, it's too forward. He'd think I'm interfering.
Well, it worked when we sent Percy last time.
Yes, where's Percy now? Maybe we can send him again.
Send him to what, exactly? I sure hope you're all not planning a deputation again. You all know how I feel about interference. Well?
Beg pardon, sir, but we all think we need another engine here.
Oh? Well, I suppose I can bring Diesel back. He's seemingly always available.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Never bring him back.
Sir, we had hoped for a real engine.
Well, they are rare on the mainland now, Gordon. And unless one escapes scrap, there's little hope.
But, sir, one has.
Yes, indeed. And thanks to you, Douglas, he is now at our works, safe and sound.
Sir, is there anything you don't know?
More than you think. The foreman at Barrow phoned me about a mysterious scrap train being brought over by you, and Oliver's crew told me all you did. I am very pleased with you, Douglas.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oliver and Toad will soon be ours. They are just what we need for Duck's branch line.
The announcement was greeted with cheers. Oliver and Toad were fully restored and painted in great Western colours. And when the new line was finally complete, Oliver and Duck proudly took charge of it. The two are very happy on their line, though Oliver can get quite full of himself at times. And he often tended to embellish his tales.
There were diesels everywhere. I weren't scared, though. No, sir. Douglas was. But I just told him to keep quiet and let me do the talking.
Oh, how brave of you, Oliver.
Sure was. Sagacious is what Gordon called me. He knows best, of course, being a big engine and all.
He still has a lot to learn, though.
Stop!
He once had trouble with trucks.
No! Don't bother!
So, Oliver, tell me, is this what you meant by being a good gracious engine?
I take it that wasn't supposed to happen, Mr. Oliver.
Just a slip of the brakes, Toad.
And again.
Oops.
Was that another slip of the brakes, Mr. Oliver? You think, Toad?
And again.
I'm coming to
Third time is a charm, isn't it, Mr. Oliver?
Oh.
He eventually learned sense, though, and is now a much wiser and cautious engine. The other engines teased the two at first and called their line the Little Western. Duck and Oliver were delighted by this, though, and their name has since stuck. So, the Little Western, it will always be.